When the trollers troll those who are passed away, if they're on the verge of death or they're passed away, other trollers troll. So it's only right that they do it. But this one right here is pretty damn dumb, and I'll explain why.
You're I don't think he gonna make it. We gonna see.
I ain't never popped nobody that famous before. It's my first time. This nigga talking about I work with the feds. What the?
Now listen. If you're gonna troll, you're gonna troll. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. And it is what it is. And I ain't gonna hold you. Part of me is like, do your thing. Other part of me is like, can you be smarter at least? If you're gonna troll, just troll, bro. Like, it is what it is. I'm fairly certain Q50 ain't really expecting anybody to hold any sympathy. He probably laid up in the hospital, probably like, oh, all right, whatever. You know, hopefully he ain't passed on or nothing like that. But from what I hear, he's in critical, but he's all right. Which means that they're just watching him to make sure no other things happen. So hopefully he's not dumb enough to leave out of there by like the next day or the next 2 days. Stay in there a good 4 to 5 days because you don't know what you don't know. And emergency care is a button right there. Now to the trolls. If he ain't had nothing directly to do with you, cool. But this one right here is just a little bit different because he essentially dissed all of St. Louis. That's how I took it. Now, some people could say, oh, he dissed certain people in St. Louis or said or anything like that. Nah, he said whatever about St. Louis. It just is what it is. Own up to it, eat it, fess up. It is what it is. Some people believe that you have these pockets of cities that have high rates of violence and it can't happen to you as though you're supposed to be special. Nobody care where your dumb ass is from, right? There's a city that's kind of far from there, but essentially if you go down there and you go up and you end up in Nebraska and Omaha, right? They got people that's smoking stuff up there too. St. Louis is crazy. KC-Mo is crazy. Hell, Kansas City, Kansas, that same thing. They got a bridge too. Y'all don't. Some of y'all know this. Some of y'all don't. Like Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas are right here, bro. It's just a bridge over. Just like St. Louis and East St. Louis. It's weird. I don't know because all those Midwest states, like I don't know if y'all consider Tennessee Midwest or Southern, but it does have a that damn flag, that Dixie flag, right there on their stuff. But either way it goes, these cities, they're known for having proximity violence, which means they're closer to their quote unquote ops than people fail to realize. And it's not that hard to get to you, but to the point at hand. Everybody who's on the internet saying stuff, y'all do realize the police and the feds are watching you. Their whole goal is to do what? Let you morons shoot each other and then take y'all asses to jail. Not that difficult to figure out. The more that they do their jobs, the more that they are able to, quote unquote, get you. In one way or another, they gonna fight. Like, that's how it goes. These spaces and places that y'all don't know of, but they always have cameras. Cameras are everything right now. It would not surprise me if tomorrow we get a video camera and some still shots of a van or a car or something like that, that basically essentially says this is what happened. And some of you people believe whatever y'all want to believe about these magazines, right? Like this magazine right here holds 32. I believe that if what was shown to us and said to us is that two Dracos got to pop it, I believe that these magazines were used. Not this one in particular because it's clear, but there are those black mags that exist. So there's that. If it's one magazine, there are 60 round magazines. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get mine. So bam, right there, there's your 60 round. To me, for the life of me, I don't believe at all that they spun on that person and had 100 round shots, because at the end of, 100 shots were let off, or they spun with a 100 round drum, because where's the other 40 at? That's a whole lot of shooting. Boom, 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 boom. Like, that's cool and all, but bro, that was like 15, 18 shots. Bow, 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 bow. Because it's not like y'all putting a switch on a Draco. It's not like y'all got an automatic Draco. Now, if y'all come across an automatic Draco, I ain't gonna hold you. Sheesh. That's a whole new ball game. If you've ever heard a Draco shoot, bruh, it's one of the scariest sounding firearms in existence. I'm just going to be fair. It just is. It's one of those where it's like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you're going to do is probably jump. I'm not ducking. I'm jumping out the way. That's just me. I'm jumping to something that's secure. I'm praying and speaking in tongues and I Buddha, Allah. Listen, if Moses don't got me, can one of y'all, help me out here? That's just me personally. But all you morons who are trolling on the internet, especially little buddy who acting like he did it. Do you realize how hot you just made yourself? Do y'all know that just by him doing that, he just made himself prime suspect number one? And even if he hadn't done it, even if he's not the one who did it, they're going to catch his ass for any other type of crime. That right there warrants them to stalk and harass you. It will show up in your affidavit. Hey, this idiot said, hey, man, I'm the one who did it. I hope to God he comes out and said, nah, I'm just trolling, bro. I'm just trolling. I'm just playing. I ain't had nothing to do with none of that. But it's already out there in the atmosphere. It's already out there for the world to see. It's already recorded. So what the hell are you doing? It is what it is, man. These young N-words, the fame, the lust for clout is at an all-time high. And at the end of the day, do y'all realize y'all get nothing? Like, honestly, do you really realize you get nothing for this? It's not going to blow up your pages. People like me who are going to profit off of it. I'm going to make money off of the stupid stuff you did because you are a life lesson. Now, I'm not telling y'all to run around here and shoot at people that try to get away with murder and all this stuff. But I am telling y'all, don't act like you did it, especially when we all know you didn't do it. The harassment from the police will be justified. And if you do anything out of pocket, if you got anything illegal going on, your dumb ass snitched on yourself. You can't blame the internet. You can't blame the bloggers. You can't blame the Instagrammers, the Facebookers, the Twitterers, the whatever y'all call these people. You can't blame none of those people because we don't know none of this stuff unless your dumb ass is the one who puts it up. So, it is what it is, man. And if anybody gonna get on here and be like, well, Nash, you didn't have to post it. Why not? Why not post a life lesson that can be a blessing for some of these other idiots? And if y'all wonder, like, why are you posting them magazines? They're mine. Now, you can't register magazines, but all the firearms I own, they're in my name. I can get pulled over with everything I have, and it's going to be perfectly fine. That's why I tell all you dummies. And it's a interview that's going viral right now on Instagram from a no. It's going to come out. There's going to be an interview that's probably going to go viral because I seen it. I was behind the scenes on this one where dude flat out say, man, I wish we had OGs, bro, because I didn't know had I basically got pulled over and had that gun in my name, I wouldn't have got 5 years. It was just that simple. I was riding around with a gun and I got pulled over doing some stupid stuff. And a lot of those charges that I had, bro, I wouldn't even had those charges had I just basically had the gun in my name. The stuff y'all forget to do, the stuff y'all forget to care about, the law doesn't let you forget about it. It used to be a time where guns, when you had one, if you didn't have a license for it, was a misdemeanor. Now they increased it to felonies. And now that cat, he'll never be able to own a firearm legally in his life. And I will say this 100%, and y'all have heard this said before. St. Louis, Missouri is the city that is the number one reason as to why I carry state to state as far as reciprocity goes. Because, bruh, There was a time where I thought I was about to get greased, and I said I will never be caught in this situation like this. And it happened in St. Louis. They made me go ahead and get up on my P's and Q's. And lordy, lordy, lord, thank you for the city show me. Because, boy, they definitely showed me. Subscribe, turn on bell, stay notified, share to keep your people aware. And if you don't, then F you.